Have you guys ever been told you couldn't do something because of your gender? Whether it's men don't cry or you can't do that because you're a girl. Those ideas are called gender roles. So the World Health Organization defines gender roles as socially constructed roles, behaviors, activities, and attributes that a given society considers appropriate for men and women. Along with these roles and behaviors come issues that cause harm. I will be covering those issues in my speech today. So there are many harms that come from gender roles. Throughout the years, these have evolved and become more strict. I forgot what that was called. Planhood. I don't remember. Is it Parenthood? Is that right? Planned Parenthood. There we go. Website under What Are Gender Roles and Stereotypes states that there are 4 basic kinds of gender stereotypes: personality traits, domestic behaviors, occupations, and physical appearance. So personality traits are like the idea that men have to be tougher than women. This creates the stigma that men cannot show emotion and they can't cry. Next, we have domestic behaviors, which is the idea that women are viewed as the nurturers and caretakers. So you always hear about stay-at-home moms and how women should be in the kitchen and all that stuff. And next we have occupations, which an example of that would be when you usually think of doctors, you think of men, and when you usually think of nurses, you think of women, which I think has kind of dissolved over time, but it's still a pretty strong concept. And then physical appearance would be that women are viewed as mostly or supposed to be small and fragile, while men are supposed to be large and tough. And then, so one of the largest issues in America today stems from the harms of gender roles. You guys might not realize this, but mass shootings are an issue that come from the harms of gender roles. I actually learned this from my textbook from mass communications. So how? Gender roles force the idea that men don't cry or share feelings because it's not manly. That they must be strong and aggressive, mostly caused by, so mass shootings mostly come from men, which you could see here. It's very rarely female that commits this crime. And this is between 1982 and June 2008. Really, boys are mostly, when they are bullied in school, they don't talk to people about it, or they don't let out their emotions about how they feel about being bullied. So they build up all that rage and anger, and it turns to this in some cases. And you can find more information on that on the website, on this article titled Suicide by Mass Murder, Masculinity, Aggrieved Entitlement, and Rampage School Shootings by Rachel Kalish and Michael Kimmel. Society seems to always take ideas and exaggerate them. It has taken traits of men and women and created a very harsh divide. This exaggeration is known as hyperfemitality and hypermasculinity. Both, according to Planned Parenthood, are defined as the exaggeration of stereotyped behavior that is believed to be feminine or masculine. How can you address gender stereotypes? Here are a number of ways to address it. 1, point it out. If something is sexist somewhere that you see it, or is stereotyping a gender, then you can point it out, show someone what that is. Next, speak up. If someone is being sexist towards you or is showing extreme exaggeration of a gender role, let them know. Next, you have live by example. Break those gender roles and just don't conform to the beliefs that men should be this way and women should be this way. Then try it out. Give the idea of being gender-free a try. Step out of roles and try whatever you want. And then, in conclusion, gender roles should be broken. Yes, each gender is unique, but that doesn't mean you must conform. So, don't be sexist.